Good day and welcome everybody to episode 5 of my Let's Play Terraria. My name is Jim and we left off here last time, but as you might notice, my character looks a little bit different this time around. I've actually went back up to the surface, quickly did a few things, got my inventory sorted so it's clean again, and I've actually made myself an emerald rope. I've put it into the social slot because I will not be using magic yet, so I've actually prepared myself with this. Currently I have tin armor, greaves, chainmail, and I've got a silver helmet. I know I will not get the set bonus of the tin armor, but at least this was what I could achieve, and it gives me 6 defense, so I'm fine with that. So, with that out of the way, I actually also got myself a grapple hook, because we actually obtained 2 hooks last episode, so as I was up there I quickly made this one, and now it will be a lot easier to travel from places. So, let's get started, shall we? So I'm hoping to find a few more hearts this episode. I've not actually been exploring all too much around the other areas. I've actually uncovered that I've got quite a bit of a problem with the magic side that I was thinking of doing. Because the early game staffs that you can obtain, most of the staffs are crafted with metal bars that I cannot obtain in this world. So I'm either gonna have to find a machine that turns slush into actual blocks, slush, or like there's some machine that turns things into resourceful blocks. So either I need to find one of these, or I'm just gonna have to go with a sapphire scepter, which is okay with me, but then I'll have to find some more sapphires, so which is probably a pain to get because it's not as easy. They're not exactly there for the taking, so. And I think something is going down there. I can see a sword statue, and my slime's actually eating all the other slimes out there. Right. So, I'm just gonna have a little look around. Just quickly grabbing what I can. If I see like these large deposits of like silver ore, I will grab them along the way, so it's just gonna be so much handier to have a bit of decent equipment, so I can actually start thinking of defeating something like the Eye of Cthulhu, or well, whatever I have, the Brain of Cthulhu after that, or the Eater, no, is it the Destroyer or is it the Eater of Worlds? No, I don't even remember. I believe it was the Eater of Worlds, but it might be the Destroyer. I don't know which one was the hardcore one and which one was the normal version, but one of them is a mechanical worm and the other one is just a simple version of it. So, yeah. Still hoping I can get the idea of being a mage into this, but it's gonna be a bit more tricky, that's all I'm trying to say here. I was thinking of trying and maybe just seeing if I could get it from another world, but that would be cheating, and I really don't like to put that into my episodes. I just want to do it fair and square, so I'll just have to hold on tight, sit in here, and just, well, do whatever I can to get the things I can obtain. I'm actually hoping I have crimson area on this world, because a crimson biome is gonna be better for me, because it will give me the golden rain shower thing on hardcore mode, which is actually far more useful than the one that you get from corruption, which is the green fireballs spell. So I'm really hoping for crimson here, but so far everything doesn't seem to be wanting to work in my favor, so it's probably gonna be corruption. Just pointing that out from the start right here. Just watch me being correct about it. Alright. And if I'm wrong, then woohoo. This is one of the only times I actually want to be incorrect about something. Alright. Quite some big cave over here. So let's see if I can find anything. anything worth my while. Anything? I can see mushroom biome up in my upper right corner, so I'm just gonna explore that in a minute. Wow. Ninja skills, he says after getting hit by a skeleton. Oh well, those things happen. Can't help it, I suppose. I'm just really bad at dodging most of the times. Give me a break, game. Give me a break. Righto. Some more gold, which is always nice. We've discussed this before, so I like gold. So I will get gold. Right. Let's have a look at this mushroom biome, because generally where there's mushrooms, if you haven't explored it already, generally it means that there will be something like a treasure room somewhere. Generally there are like at least pretty close towards it, and I keep forgetting I have a grapple hook already. So I should really not make it too hard on myself and just go and use it, because my god, it makes life easier. Whew, there we go. I know there's a little bit of gold down there, but I'm just not wanting to go down there to grab it right now. I'll do that some other time, and thank you Steam for popping up. That's real nice of you. Should probably turn that off next time around, but at least lesson learned, I suppose. Huh. Well, instead of having to look for the chest, I suppose it could be right here. Ah. I actually do not know how to pronounce the first thing. Is it Celius or is... well, something like that. 2 gold. Love it. And some potions. Gold bar, jester arrows. Jester arrows are actually very nice, as they pass on through, well, they pass through objects and also walls and everything, so pretty good. Can do some serious AoE damage with them as a ranger. Some more gold, which is always nice. Why do you do that to me, game? I'm gonna risk it. Oh dear. Whew. I'm glad I made it out alive there. I don't really have a good history with lava. But wood does, hey? I've stepped into it too many times and died to it too many times, so just trying to avoid it for now, as I try to stay alive and not to make a complete fool out of myself. Get over here, I'll poke you. Oh dear, more bats. So yeah, if there's anything like also with the videos you don't like, or something you like me to do, or if I can help it, then I will help it. Like, just let me know in the comment section. I will reply to comments most of the time, as there isn't, well, I generally will if there's a point in replying, because generally there will be something. Like, if someone says nice video, then of course don't feel like disheartened if I don't reply to you, but I would, in future I'm not gonna reply to everyone. That's something I probably will not have the time for, but oh, well, look at that. But yeah, so if there's something I can help, like something you want me to change For example, I've once had the reply, so for changing the time, the amount of time that I put into a video, so for example, instead of doing the 20 minutes, I'll do 15 minutes, that's all fine. But if you say, like, if the majority of people says, like, okay, I want longer episodes, I will do longer episodes, probably. As long as it's entertaining for you guys to watch, so I'm just trying to make my best out of it. Right. What are these? I know they're decoration, but I mean, they look a little bit like tombs, like where they bury people into. I guess I'll leave that one standing then. I'll just quickly make my way up here like this, because why the hell not? An axe statue and 2 chandeliers, which will be nice because it will give me the chance to actually add them to my house in future. So, and we got some warding shoe spikes for defense, very nice. Some more gold and some more torches, and as usual, I'll grab the chest. So shoe spikes is something they added new in the game. I actually do not like them as much because they're good at first when you take fall damage, but once you get wings they're utterly pointless. But for now, like, if I can actually demonstrate it properly, like right now I could just climb up a wall like this, and I'm just sliding down slowly, very very slowly, which can be useful, but in the end I don't really see the point in it. As long as I have a grapple hook, I'm fine. And for mining it's not really ideal if you're slipping down, but then again, once you get the combination of shoe spikes and tiger claws, I believe the second item is called, once you use the Tinkerer's Workshop thing to combine the two, you actually get something that keeps you in place, which can be quite useful, but then again, if you have wings, then why the hell would you use that? I just generally, I tend to go down more often than going upwards, so for climbing I don't really see the purpose, because wings just make you fly up in the sky. And wings are actually quite easy to obtain once you get into the little bit later game. At least the wyvern is not really that hard to kill. At least that's what I find. Don't know if anyone else has trouble with it, but... Oh, holy spoots, at their finest. Let's have a look up here actually, shall we? Just gonna quickly check the ceiling if I can find anything interesting, but I fear I will not find anything useful, and I actually fear of dropping to my death, so... But that didn't happen, so... Happy days! Good times. Some more silver. So yeah, I think we should get quite a bit of resources now. So the only issue I'm having is that I'm seriously not finding any hearts whatsoever, so that will be quite troublesome for me, because I actually really could use the hearts to actually start pummeling some bosses, because I'm pretty ready for it, I believe. At least gear wise, I generally don't need too much gear to actually start killing them bosses. And I got quite some resources, so I'll light up this area quickly, so you guys can see as well. How long have I been going on for? I suppose should just continue. Haven't really kept track of the time this time around, so I hope it will not turn out too long. If it does, then I'm sorry, but at the minute it seems someone stole my clock here and I don't really know where it went, and keeping an eye on my watch isn't always the best thing either, because I completely lose track of my time. So my apologies if it's a little bit longer than usual, but if you don't mind, of course, then here you are. Have a longer episode. Free on the house, I suppose. I personally generally don't mind watching a little bit longer, but you know, everyone has their tastes. I personally really don't mind it, but everyone has opinions about everything, so let me know, share your thoughts about it, and I'll just create something for you. Should be all fine. I try to keep as much people happy as possible, so I think I've been down there before, so there's no real point in going down there again. Alright, I think I'm gonna quickly go down here to see if there's anything of interest here. Apart from this Reaper statue that I'm gonna take with me. Well, it seems like there's not really much here. Man, where do they keep these hearts? Where do they keep them? I need your heart. Give it to me. All I ever wanted was some loving. I'll never find it. Oh well. It means the Eye of Cthulhu, the Goblin Army, and all that shit will not come after me for a little while, but I was actually kinda hoping to get them after me because I just want to keep going. Like I've said, I want progression, so I really don't like standing still. And this is kinda causing me to stand still. But I'll just keep digging and I'll just keep searching. And if it really takes a ridiculously long time, then I will actually start doing some stuff off camera, because this mining is fun, but you know, it gets to a point where it starts getting silly. Me and my slam buddy going on an adventure. Need to be careful with lyrics. Oh, what's down there? I could really do with a Spelunker potion right now. So what I might do is actually get myself to the jungle and get something like, for example, a Moonglow. And talking about hearts, that's one. Woohoo! So that will bring us to a perfect 140 life, which is great because, I mean, we don't really get too many hearts right now. I'm getting spoiled with enormous amounts of loot and, well, not enormous amounts of loot, but decent amounts, and quite some gold ore, because, I mean, there's loads of this stuff. You can find it everywhere now. Just look at it, it's like, I hardly have to search for it. It's just so easy to get, I suppose. Oh well. Stay off me, you bastard. Another hook, my god. They really want me to have loads of them, don't they? I think after the update they changed a lot of things, and I think getting hooks is one thing they made a lot simpler, because I mean, I've killed literally 2 skeletons, got 1 hook, and now I have like 3 or 4 maybe. Let's see, I have 2 in my inventory and I've got 1 in my chest, so that makes 4. Well, including the one that I use as a grapple hook currently. So, I mean, they're literally throwing them at you. They really try to bury you underneath a heap of freaking, well, of them things. Can't think whilst looking. It's really bad. I'll just throw something away. This is the problem I get. My inventory gets this cramped that I actually don't know what to get rid of anymore. I suppose this green mushroom, because I don't actually really use them. on, just die. Stupid worm. Kind of feel like something good would be down here, but at the same time I kind of feel like risking my life here. Will this be the death of the episode? I probably will edit in a fail counter or something like that. It kind of looked, well, the idea sounds fun to me at least, but I don't know. I'm really new to editing, so it's gonna probably take me some, well, tries to get things perfect. Even my intro is probably not really all that special, but I'll get that at some point. It doesn't really matter. Let's use that. Let's get some more torches. Yeah. Now I can actually see and I'm not blind like a bat. Yeah, glowing sticks. Throwing them at a bat, that really helps, doesn't it? Oh dear. I sometimes really make the most silly moves, but I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, I think this is pretty much it, what I'm gonna get out of it today on the episode, so I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna probably head back to the surface in like the next few minutes and I'll sort some shit out right there after I've dealt with this sniffer though, so just quickly getting rid of that worm. Okay, so I thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you did indeed like the video, and subscribe for more Terraria action and in future other games. Bye bye!